How's it going, guys? It's Ice here, bringing you week number 3 of the PMC. This week we're going up against Sharp and the Sydney Crocodiles. You can see his logo at the top left-ish up there, nice and clean new logo you got there. You're gonna be able to hear some of the in-game music. It's not gonna be the best quality, but it's alright. So yeah. You can see the team on the bottom screen. I predicted everything but Beartick. I predicted Snorlax instead of Beartick, but everything else I got on point, which is nice. So I did see Skarmory, so that means that if you check my team builder, you'd know that I want to lead with Kricketune if he leads with, or if he brings Skarm, because he's probably going to bring Skarm. I don't want to be able to taunt him, seeing how I don't have hazard removal, even though I have my 2 hazard removers. Neither of them have hazard removal, which is kind of stupid, probably, but it's alright. If you didn't check the team builder, I think you should go do that. Just look at my sets a little bit more. But yeah, if I sound a little bit under the weather, it's because I still kind of am. So yeah, let's get right into this. Why is Beartick's GIF much bigger than the rest? You'll find out soon. So anyway, so yeah, there I am in my green ass outfit. Note that. Looking fresh. Alright, I lead off with Old Spice, my Kricketune. Figured Sticky Ribs are pretty good against this team. Yeah, his only 2 hazard removers are Skarmory and Pelipper, so he does lead off with Skarmory. I'm going to be able to outspeed him and go for the taunt because I am max speed and he clearly is not. If he was max speed, he would have been able to outspeed me, but he isn't clearly. Probably just defensive. So he goes for Spikes. That obviously doesn't work because I taunted him. He's going to go to Pelipper. I believe I get the Sticky Webs up this turn. Yeah, I do get the Sticky Webs up. Sorry, I had this battle like 2 weeks ago, so it's all good. Well, no, I had it last week, I should say. Yeah, it was like exactly 7 days ago. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna switch. That's okay. I'm gonna bring in Kabutops because I was banking on him bringing Pelipper with the rain so that I could get the Swift Swim boost with Kabutops, and kind of just put in a lot of work against this team. If you look at Kabutops, it's really good against this team because it just is. So I get to the Rock Sub, which is nice because I decided that that just seemed like the best option. Um, so yeah, he goes for Surf. I go for Stone Edge here and land it, which is nice. I don't take him out though, unfortunately. He does go for the Defog, which is kind of very unfortunate. Because that kind of wasted me getting up rocks. Like I didn't have to get up rocks. I could just Stone Edge this thing twice, and that would have been that. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the Stone Edge land. Another one, like a god, like the god Kabutops is. And the rain's gonna stop. I thought I had one more turn, so that's why I went for Stone Edge over Stealth Rocks, but clearly I didn't. So here's Nikoko, which is fine by me. I have my AV freaking Skuntank that I'm gonna switch into. Yeah, Pelipper is gone. I believe I have Aqua Jet on that. Maybe I do. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I do have Aqua Jet on that Kabutops, which is, priority is priority. It could be nice. So he's gonna switch into Dragalge. I actually predicted this Skarmory to come in, so I went for Fire Blast. But yeah, he did go for the Dragalge play there, which is fine by me. So I'm gonna go for Crunch here. I probably should have switched because this is really my only answer to Koko at this point. Tapu Koko. He goes for HP Ground. I know it's HP Ground because it's super effective and ground. That's the only move. That's the only type that's super effective against Skuntank is ground. So yeah, I realized right there that I kind of need to keep Skuntank around for Tapu Koko. So I'm gonna go. He's actually gonna switch too, so that's fine. I'm basically just sacking Kricketune to get up rocks or to get up webs. I do have the focus sash, so I can take any one hit. So I got the webs up as he goes for knockoff. I'm gonna let he actually has Intimidate over Moxie, which is actually really good for me because that means Intimidate on Kricketune doesn't really matter because I have no attacking moves. And yeah, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, luckily no Moxie there. He's going for the knockoff. At this point, I'm not sure if he's choice carved. I was doing like some mad calcs at this point. Um, I was gonna switch into Tornadus, but the time ran out on me. I actually exhausted all 100 seconds of the clock of the timer, so I had to switch right out because I wasn't sure if he was scarfed or not. So I had to switch into Typhoon to see if he went for the Earthquake. If he goes for knockoff, then I know he's scarfed because why would you go for knockoff against Volcanion? Obviously, you'd click EQ. I'm not gonna be able to take two of those, unfortunately. This just proves that he's scarfed since he outspeeds us. But if the timer hadn't ran out, I definitely would have gone into Torn. He would have gone for knockoff. I would have gone for U-turn, switching to Volcanion, and I would have still had my Tornadus, which Tornadus at that point didn't really have the best matchup in the world against his team, but I mean, it's still something there. So, it's still there. They still could have done something, but clearly, yeah, timer's a bitch. So, it's alright. So, Steam Rush is going to be able to take him out just fine. So that's nice. So let's put that over there. So he gets hit by the sticky webs. I have Earth Power, so I could go for that right now, but I'm kind of fearing that he'll outspeed me because I'm pretty sure I'm speed creeping a Tapu Koko that's speed creeping my Tornadus. So, but I wasn't really sure of that, so I just switched into Hazard, hoping I could take two hits. He goes for the T-Bolt. Looks like I might be able to take another one of those, but turns out I'm actually not going to be able to take another one of those, which really sucks, to be honest. Because if I hadn't taken that HP ground from the Grolge on my Skuntank, I would have been able to take two T-Bolts and fired back with a Poison Jab and whatnot. So I'm going to go into Diggersby. This Diggersby is really good against his team. I'm going to go for the SD here because I did kind of predict the Skarmory, and I knew he couldn't really like take me out with anything. So I'm just going to go for the SD there. SD. So now I'm going to go for the Fire Punch, can bring him down to his sturdy, obviously. He gets up rocks, which is, at the moment I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. But it's still pretty annoying because I kind of forgot about Volcanion taking 25%, so it's kind of there. But Kabutops it's at 16%. I calc that, so Kabutops definitely can come in without taking rocks damage. And my Life Orb was knocked off, so I'm not gonna kill myself with the Life Orb like I did in week 2. Against the bird. But yeah, so Skarmory does. I could have potentially set up another SD there, but I didn't want him to Whirlwind. I felt like that was too risky there. So I actually forgot about the Sea Webs here. So and Max Speed Bear Tech actually outspeed my Diggersby spread. So I decided to switch. I completely forgot about Aqua Jet. And he actually went for the Aqua Jet, which I'm gonna be able to soak up with my Water Absorb. That's actually funny because if I had seen the Sticky Webs, I would have definitely stayed in. I'm pretty sure at least. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, if I'd seen the Sticky Webs all over it, that's fine. So I would have stayed in. At that point, I probably would have lost. Because Aqua Jet probably would have taken me out. He was Life Orb. You're going to find out later in the video. Or later in the battle. He was Life Orb, so Aqua Jet probably would have taken me out. And Quick Attack at +2 was not going to take him out. So yeah, if I had seen the Sticky Webs, I probably would have lost this game much sooner. But yeah, anyway. Dragalge's gonna go down to that. Dragalge's gonna go down to that. With the Earth Power, which is powerful. So he goes on top of Coco. I'm just gonna sack Kabutops at this point because I think as far as the late game, I think I have what it takes to win. I have the mods. I don't need Kabutops at this point because I've already seen the Aqua Jet from Beartech. Kabutops is literally useless, so I can just let it die here. Unless he goes for sub, good. So here's our hidden power. I'm guessing that's hidden power ice. Or I was, but then it says that it's super effective, so it could be hidden power grass. Could be like, I don't know. But anyway, Kabutops goes down. It's probably hidden power grass. But yeah. Wuja. So he goes for Dazzling Gleam. I live it and get the frustration off. I went for frustration because in game it takes less time to feed it herbs and let it die than making it love me with returns. So frustration is just easier to to get basically to get that max attack or max damage with the move. Because I don't gen my own mons. When the person gens it to me, it resets to uh, 70 base happiness. But so yeah, he goes for Aqua Jet. I'm fine with that as long as I land a Fire Blast. I just win this game because there's no way he outspeeds me with the sticky ribs up. So I'm just gonna go Nico Red. You can't Aqua Jet me because of Water Absorb. So yeah, I'm just gonna click Fire Blast, and I'm going to miss, and he's gonna take me out with Superpower. So yeah, obviously that's a shitty way to lose. Not much, not much you can do about that. Um, that was just off. Now you see why Beartic is so huge on the layout because, um, yeah, I felt like I deserved that game. I felt like I made the right plays towards the late game to be able to win me the game, and you know what? It comes down to that. If I brought Flame, there's so many what ifs, because if I brought Flamethrower, I would have won. If I brought, or if I had, I don't know, if I had clicked Quick Attack, with Diggersby. I was just afraid he'd go for Rain Dance, and at that point he would be able to outspeed my Volcanion. So I went for Frustration over Quick Attack, because I didn't want him to be able to potentially set up the Rain Dance, because that would be scary. But if I'd gone for Quick Attack um, instead of Frustration against the Beartic at the end of the game with Diggersby, it would have put him in range of Steam Eruption, and Steam Eruption might have landed. So that's something. But overall, great game. Also, if Krookodile had not knocked off my tourist specs, I would have been able to go for Steam Eruption, or probably even Earth Power at that point to take out the Beartic. But yeah, that's the game. Sharpion's gonna win. Excuse me. We beat Sharp twice last season, so it's only fair that he wins this one. So good game to Sharp. Definitely well played for him. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like my prep was good enough, and yeah, I just feel like I should have won this game, but that's just how the game goes. You can't do anything about it, and it sucks. But at the same time, he gets the win, and if I was in his shoes, then I would be happy. So it's just whatever. It goes one way, and you just gotta deal with it. So thank you guys so much for watching. We are 1-2. Next week we go up against the Seattle Miracles, so that should be fun. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.